I'm Rand Nolen, a lawyer with Fleming-Nolen-Jez in Houston, Texas, and I'm answering some legal questions today. And the first question is one that is very topical, and that is there was an altercation on an airplane between Mike Tyson and an individual who ostensibly was a fan of Mike Tyson's. And in that altercation, it appears, based on the video evidence that is surfaced online, that the fan was talking to Mike Tyson and potentially antagonizing Mike Tyson. Now, from a practical standpoint, as opposed simply to a legal standpoint, antagonizing a former world champion boxer who has been known to have a hot temper is probably not a good idea. Not a good idea for you, not a good idea just generally. So that would be the first thing I would recommend against. Second, approaching any celebrity and asking for an autograph or asking for a picture is certainly something that celebrities are used to, but they're not always receptive. And if a celebrity or anybody is not receptive, then don't press the issue. First of all, you're harassing that person, and so don't harass people. And so that generally is a bad idea. Now, in the Tyson case specifically, the video that is surfaced online shows Big Mike turning around and pummeling the guy who has either just simply asked him for something or antagonized him, whichever the case may be, and I don't know the facts other than what I've seen. Now, Mike would not have had a right to do that. If he was assaulted and was defending himself, then that's one thing. That does not appear to be what was happening in this particular instance. Even if he was taunted or tormented by this individual, his remedy would have been, he was on a plane, would have been to alert the staff on the plane, the flight attendant, and have them deal with the situation in a way that was appropriate for the circumstances. It really never is appropriate, and it doesn't matter whether you're a champion boxer or not, to turn around and start pummeling somebody with your fist. And so that is not appropriate, and it may expose Mr. Tyson to criminal liability or civil liability or both. And so that is not a good course of action. But as to my first point, it is not appropriate either just because somebody is a celebrity, a former boxer, or a former world champion in Mike Tyson's case. It is never appropriate to harass that individual. And if that person wishes to be left alone, you need to respect that. That's my best advice.